Shalom, shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom, shalom. Yes, sir. This is your brother Aria Israel right here for Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. I wanted to thank you for tuning in right here for another video discussion right here with your brother. And first and foremost, we always got to give the praise and honor and glory to the Most High. All praise is due. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Because without the Most High, man, you know, we know we wouldn't be existing here on this planet. But, you know, it's just all praise to the Most High that he gave us this day, this beautiful day, and gave us life once again. So I said, all praise is due to the Most High, Yah. And I just want to come in here and touch on something with you, my brothers and sisters, today. And first of all, I just want to say, man, the Most High Yah is my only master teacher. Well, the Most High is my only master teacher and guide. Now, I know y'all have heard it saying before about plenty of people saying my master teacher or my teacher, leader, and my guide. So I want to just touch on some of that today, if I can, with you, my brothers and sisters. Now, I would say personally, like I said again, this is my personal. The Most High is my only master teacher and my guide. Now, I'm not saying, and I'm going to say this, and I'm not trying to come at nobody sideways if, you know, whatever about somebody who under a teacher or a leader, or because I'm going to say that I've been around for a long period of time. Now, maybe not as saying that I've been Israel, but I've been around for over 30, right at 30 years. And what we would call the knowledge community, the spiritual community. I've been around. Now, I just hadn't popped up on the scene on YouTube and decided to be just one of them guys on YouTube, you know, just popping up out of the blue, you know what I'm saying? Because I read a book here, and I'm going to get on here and start teaching. I've been around a long time. I've been a part of several organizations, even under the Black Power community. I've been a part of certain organizations in there. I'm not going to say no names. Been a part of certain organizations in the Black Power community. Served in certain leadership roles in these organizations in the Black Power community. And I was in the School of Islam. When I was in the School of Islam, been around there. And when I was in Kemet, I was actually even initiated as in what we call the ancient Egyptian order. So I've been a part of things and been under teachers. I've been under it. So I'm just making this clear right fast, right? So I've been under teachers. I served under teachers and this and that. And I think a lot of them for the things that I've learned by teachers. And what I want to say too is, getting to this, there's nothing wrong now with having someone who can teach you and inform you and give you guidance. Not saying that. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I hear a lot of people seem to be, and it might not, you know, I'm not saying that's what they do, but some people do. Some people give a lot of credence to their teacher, and they put their teachers on pedestals, basically. On pedestals. My teacher this, my teacher that, my so-and-so this. You know, and for me, especially as a person who's saying they're supposed to be grounded in the Bible, and I won't say just keep it like that, grounded in the Bible. For me, again, Yah is my God. Yah is my God. Yah is my master teacher. Yah is the one who give me what I need. Give me what I need. Basically what I'm saying here. That's why I like to say when I study and I pray, and before I even study and read, I ask the Most High for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I don't care if I'm getting ready to read somebody else's book, a book that another brother or sister have read. Any book we know that we read, somebody wrote it though. But even if it's another book by a brother who's in Israel, and I read the book by the author, I always pray the Most High to give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to receive that word, and especially receive His word in understanding. Always do that, and I get it. You know, I get that wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and give it insight. And so I just always say, you always got to do that, because, you know, you always have to do that. Ask the Most High, because He will open your eyes to see if, you know, what is what, whether this is just some, you know, foolery, or this is some flea flicker stuff, truth mixed with falsehood. If you truly grounded in Yah, He will give you the spirit of discernment. The Bible even speaks about discernment, having discernment. So He will give you that. So what I'm saying is, like, even people that we study, you might study under, don't they say they depend on the Most High as well? They depend on the Most High, and they give thanks to the Most High for awakening them and enlightening them as well. Yes, they do. A lot of them do say that. But it's just nothing wrong. And the reason I go into this a lot of times, because sometimes it irks. And I got to say it. It kind of like damn near irks my nerves sometimes. And I got to say it, man. I don't know. I can't I got to be straight out with it. And some things, because, you read certain things, how certain people may be talking. Some people you just let it go. But how certain things people say it like it's almost like it's belittling another person or belittling people because they hadn't sat under some of these big name teachers or what they call legendary teachers. And so it's like it almost a belittling of people, and they might not, seem like they're intentionally doing it, but sometimes it come off like that, sometimes it's like a belittling of it. Well, I set up under this person. Like I'm gonna say it like in the country community, a lot of people say, well, I set up under Dr. Ben, I set up under John Henry Clark, Professor James Small, and hey man, listen, I'm gonna say it like this for me. I'm down here in the South. I even when I was into the Kemetic things, information, right? I wouldn't have been privy to be able to sit there and study with Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben was in New York and all of these places. Hell, a lot of us people in California weren't able to sit up under, unless they had to move and go there, but to be personally studied by them, study with them, hell, you had to be in an area. Even some of the Israelite teachers, that we know and people study under. Hell, I'm in the South. I was, and people maybe who were in New York where some of these teachers, legendary teachers were, Kohanes and whatever, Morays, you are there in some of those areas. Well, they are. So you be thankful that you had that privilege to study under a lot of them. But still, again, it is the Most High, though, that's still to be the one who guides you, give you that insight to even know if that information is right or wrong or whatever, and still be the one that guide and leads you. And sometimes we give more credence to teachers than we do the Most High. We put more emphasis on the teacher than we do the Most High. And I say this because a lot of times, see, this is how we get these damn crazy maniacs. As my brother, the Moray David, and I, on Shabbat night, we did one. It was after Shabbat hours, and it didn't. We was trying to do it and put it on video. It was recorded on video. It was simulcast, recorded on video, on TalkShoe, and we was bagging it up through audio. But the video didn't come out right. The sound didn't come out right. So, and we was gonna load it over here to YouTube, but we wasn't able to do that because the video didn't come out right with the audio. So it's only on TalkShoe, podcasting site on TalkShoe, that you can actually catch the class on. And the class was entitled "No More Messiah Stuff. No one is coming to get you." Well, we said ain't nobody coming to get you. Yeah, that was the title of the class that we had. No more Messiah stuff. Ain't nobody coming to get you or save you. That was it. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Yeah, y'all can check that one out on our podcast, Liberation Tabernacle of Yah podcast, right there on. You can catch it. Basically, we hosted it on TalkShoe. It's on TalkShoe.com under that name, Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. But you can catch it on iHeartRadio, Amazon, TuneIn Radio. Where else we at, y'all? Somewhere, Apple Podcasting Store. You can actually follow our podcast, because some things we don't, like I said again, we don't put everything right here on YouTube. We have a podcasting site because the Moray David, Israel, he does a lot of stuff on there on the podcast that he don't come on YouTube and do. And sometime I go on there from time to time and we might do a class together and on the podcast over there. So go and check that out, brothers and sisters. Again, so just Google. I would say it'd be easy to just Google Liberation Tabernacle of Yah, and then you can see all the places where we at. You'll see the talk show and things of that nature, and check that class out. No more. It was called No More Messiah Stuff. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Yes, sir. But anyway, get back on point. So what that is, a lot of things that we give like some people get caught up into, man, I would say the teachers or a man teaching or a teacher. And this is how we come up with these, I'm going to say it, I got to say it, y'all, these maniac damn people who become these damn cult leaders. And I know people want to say, well, man, but cult only mean coach. And don't play that game. No, we're not going to play that game. Yeah, we understand in the beginning of the word culture is the word cult. But y'all know there's a dang on difference. Don't play no games. These cult leaders and these things of this nature. We named a couple of them on the show. Hell, we had what was it? Sweet Daddy Grace. Hell, what was it? Daddy Divine, whatever his name was. Hell, brother talk about Yahweh, Ben Yahweh. Hell, had Dr. York, throw it in there. I was in New Orleans under Dr. York. I was in Memphis. I didn't know all of this stuff was going on because I was in another whole city, But there's some crazy stuff that still goes on. So, and I even reflect on some stuff today. I'm like, damn, man. And even with that, there were people who were saying he was God. He was the angel Michael. I never would say that stuff because I didn't believe, because I came out of the school of Islam and I knew better than trying to say any man was the Most High in flesh or anything of that nature. I knew better than that. Even he was the son, all of this type of stuff. My school of Islam still kicked in like, nope, don't do it. You better not do it. But anyway, brothers and sisters, so, and the reason I bring this up a lot too is just so happened last night. That show been out, y'all. Y'all ever seen this show called Ruthless? It was by Tyler Perry, had a show out called Ruthless. Y'all ever saw that? I don't think I'm going to finish watching it. I don't think I'm going to finish watching it. But that thing there, Ruthless, it shows you, and man. And I believe Tyler Perry got that idea and those concepts from somebody, well, I know he did, because a lot of stuff on television is based off actual events. So I believe Tyler Perry got some of this stuff from looking at some of these people out in the community that has been doing stuff. And I'm going to name two that I can tell you. Nature Boy, and I will say probably some stuff out of Dr. York. Now, and this is what I'm saying sometimes with these teachers. We talk about teachers. And because some people say, well, who you, you come into the community, you on YouTube, who you studied under, who you been studying under? Well, I studied under this person. He been teaching for 30 years. I studied under this person. He been teaching for so-and-so, so-and-so. Well, I say you got teachers that's been teaching in the Israelite community that's even on the Messianic side. They've been teaching, 20 years, maybe damn near 30 years or so, whatever, right? But they're teaching Messianic doctrine. They're teaching that Christian doctrine over there. Even though they call themselves Israel, but they're teaching that Christian doctrine, what they call Messianic. Still telling you YHWH, still talking about this person going to die for your sin. But now they've been teaching for 30 years now. They've been around. They're a legend in the Messianic community. They say they're Israel now. So, again, just because this person been teaching and whatever, and they sound good, they can drop some knowledge now. They sound like they sound good in what they're saying a little bit. Cause they can like they be dropping it, bam, bam. And they mesmerize people with it. They dropping the verses and bam, give me that verse. Boy, they can sound like they're well knowledgeable. And people they'll eat it up. Like, damn, man, he cold with it. He cold-blooded with it. But they're teaching you some foolishness. So, it's just for me, y'all. Just personal. I don't care about all that stuff, man, I'm looking for it because, like I said again, you can be. I've studied under people, teachers, but hell, you go back and find and look behind them. A lot of it, man, what they teaching it'd be off like a mother sucker, man. I'm not using profanity, y'all. It'd be off like a mother sucker, man. It sound good when they're talking and speaking, but when you go back, it's like, oh man, come on, bruh. Come on now. That ain't what that says. That's not what that is. Like I said, I listen to a lot of teachers, even on the internet now, YouTube, whatnot. I listen to a lot of them. I learn some things. I get inspiration from a lot of them. And nothing wrong, like I said, nothing wrong with listening to a teacher or having, even studying another teacher. That's not what I'm saying here. But still, again, for me, I still I give Most High all the praise and all the glory and honor, because the Most High give you the insight to even understand what their teacher is saying. Because number one, their teacher is saying, especially if you're dealing with the Bible, he's saying again, he depends on the Most High to teach him. He's doing the same thing you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to as well. You're supposed to be depending on the Most High, because they're saying the Most High is their guide, their teacher. And if the Most High is teaching them, and it's like, you need to tap into that source that they getting. Instead of just looking at them, it's like, oh man, they cold with it, man. That's a good teacher, man. Well, hell, the Most High is teaching him, right? If he's really tuned into the Most High, that's where he's getting it from. But we want to give that individual all the praise and all the credit. Like, they said in Islam, and Muhammad mean the praiseworthy, or one worthy to be praised. Muhammad. They'll name a person that. Muhammad. One worthy to be praised, or praiseworthy. No, hell no, no. Don't call me no Muhammad. No, call me no Muhammad. I don't want no praise. I tell you in a heartbeat, hey man, I've been telling people for years, when I was on Culture Freedom and the other podcasts we used to do, been saying this for years as I've been around. Hey man, this ain't about me. This is not about me. The heck with me, man. It's about the information. It is about the information. It ain't nothing about me. So like I said, going again, go back to this Tyler Perry thing. I know I'm jumping all over the place. Hell, y'all. I was watching that thing. I saw it I saw the commercials and I saw the preview. And I was like, man, what? Because I thought it was about some Muslim women because, what they had on. And I was like, check this out. I want to check it out. But and finally now it's on Amazon Prime. So I was checking it out last night. And as I started watching it, and, I want to tell it to y'all because, some of y'all might want to see it. Some of y'all probably already saw it. Well, this guy out here, a damn cult leader called the Highest. And it took me, my mind was just running, thinking about a lot of things again, about all of these people who pop up. And it's kind of like what Brother Dave and I was teaching about the other night, about how we got to stop all this damn Messiah stuff, or this Messiah or this Savior stuff. Because the Messiah or Mashiach just only mean the anointed. That don't mean nothing about nobody coming to save you. And we went into all of that and where that whole concept, all this stuff come from, about all this somebody coming to save you and all that. We went into all of that. So y'all have to check that out. I'm not going to get into that here. But we got to stop this, man, because a lot of that right there, they're teaching and having this doctrine about somebody's coming to save you and all of this stuff, when the Most High Yah told you already, in the Torah, that, hey, all you got to do is turn from your ways. And like Ezekiel said, hey, man, I went into a class the other day. Listen, all you have to do is just turn from your ways. I don't want to see you die. He don't want to see you die. Just turn from your ways. Is that not what Second Chronicles talks about? All you got to do, turn from your ways, man. You ain't nobody got to die for you. None of that stuff. None of that foolishness. None of that doggone Christianity. Nobody. All you got to do is stop sinning. That's it. It's simple. Stop all your sinning. That's it. It's simple. It's clear what you have to do. But again, um, we want to believe that someone has to come and die for our sins. We was already told that all we got to do is just, repent, turn from your ways. I'm just looking up something on here in the scripture to show y'all right fast. And let's get here. Let me screen share. Let me see. I'm on here. See how I do the screen share. Let's get here, fam. Now, where we at? Now this, yeah. Y'all know y'all know the ones I'm going with. Yes, sir, indeed. Let me highlight this. Now, this is the King James version right here. It says the soul that Ezekiel 18:20 through 23. Here we go. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquities of the father, nor shall the father bear the iniquities of the son. The righteous of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon them. But if the wicked would turn from all his sin that he has committed, and keep all of my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live, and he shall not die. All his transgressions that he have committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. In his righteousness that he have done, he shall live. He says here we go, y'all. Question. Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked shall die, says Yahuwah your Elohim, and not that he shall return from his ways and live? Listen, let's go back to 22. All of his transgressions that he have committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. In his righteousness that he have done, he shall live. Now, why is it saying, why, right here, 22, why did he say all his transgression that he have committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him anymore? Because what? 21. Because if he turned from his wickedness and turned from his sins that he have committed and started walking in the way of the Most High by keeping his statutes, laws, and commandments, the statutes and commandments and instructions, right? This is what it says. And do that which is lawful and right, he said he shall die. And then none of this stuff will be brought back up, because now the Most High says, been transmitted through Ezekiel, because this person have changed their life. They have turned their life around. Now they're living for Yah by following his commandments and his instructions and doing what it says lawful or righteous, and living upright now. They're no longer committing transgressions, meaning going against the Most High Yah, doing what things that is unlawful. So that's why the Most High is so grateful. It says nothing about here that somebody else is going to die for you, shed their blood. It just says you have to turn away from your unrighteousness. That nothing that another man can come and do this for you and save you. So when we getting all of this stuff about, and I bring this up because, I thought I was yes, I am screen sharing, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I'm on another thing over here, y'all. And so we have people, trying to get back to my regular screen here. Let me see. Yes, sir. There we go. So we had people popping up on the scene talking about they your savior. The reason I brought that up is because people popping up talking about they your savior. I'm going to save you from your sin. I'm the one y'all been looking for. I am this anointed one. I am him. I am that person. You say, hey, man, look, you don't get your raggedy behind away from me, man. I am the Most High in flesh. Oh, you really better get your crazy tail up out of here now. You really better be gone now, Doc. You better, look, you luckily the Torah will say, thou shalt not murder. Only in self-defense. Well, I got to defend myself from you, fool, really, because, hey, we need to be back in the days of stoning, because we need to be stoning your raggedy behind coming up here talking about you the Most High Yah in flesh. You don't get your regular behind up out of here, man, you better. And see, this is how these cult leaders catch people who's really being sincere in their, want to be insincere in their walk, but they have been indoctrinated by some teaching that told them and have them thinking that somebody is coming back to save them. And here they're slick talking a person who might they know some. Now, let me tell you, these fools ain't crazy. They crazy though, but they have little ways of having knowledge, man, enough to fool the heck out of people. Even go back and think about Nature. What's his name? Nature Boy. That fool used to come up talking about some damn they didn't believe it. They talk about some, what was that? Christ consciousness. That's when he had that carbonation. It's about Christ consciousness. That's what we supposed to have. Man, they got some teaching for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, they got some stuff for you. And people be falling for it because number one is they're not being led. They're being led by smooth. Now, what's that thing? Now, there's a place in what they call the Gospels. Well, it ain't in the God. It's in one of them other letters. I think Peter somewhere, where it talks about itching ears. Itching ears. People, and I agree with that. People have itching ears when they talk about that in one of those. I think one of them says in one of the Peters somewhere, one of them epistles. And some people truly do. They got their ears open for what they want to hear. What they want to hear, not for the truth. Instead of being led, spiritually, truly being led by the Most High. And the Most High you're not asking guidance from the Most High. You're looking at these personalities and worshiping personality worshipers. And that's what it is. We give so much. That's why I say sometimes we give so much to these damn teachers. That's my leader, my teacher, and my guide. And he guiding you down the damn wrong path. Or he ain't just guiding you damn near nowhere. He just know how to talk some smooth talk. Like a pimp. A pimp can say something smooth to a woman and y'all know I despise pimps though. I despise pimps anyway, which y'all didn't know, but now you know. But anyway, not saying nothing is wrong, my brothers and sisters, with studying under someone, but please let the Most High be your guide. Ask the Most High. Listen to the Most High. Listen to the Spirit of the Most High. Sit back, meditate on the things that you're reading and studying when you're studying the Tanakh. I guarantee you, my brothers and sisters, the Most High, if you're truly seeking the Most High and seeking to do the Most High's will, he will guide you. But Yah will truly show you. I can only speak for myself. I know. I read some brothers' books. I buy books from brothers and sisters supporting it because I want the information. I see a title, I got to get that. I got to check that out. And certain things when already, as I read the Torah, the Tanakh, it'll be some things or come into mind, or just say some things about the gospel, and I'm like, hey man, that ain't right. And then the Most High already letting me know about these things is not right or whatnot. And then I might, like I said, be reading another brother book, or be listening to a class and somebody will touch on the subject. And I know in my mind, I'm like, man, that ain't right, man. And then like that confirmation to come back. Like I said, I knew it. I said, Most High, you've been telling me. You've been showing me this. I knew it. I won't put it out to nobody, probably even tell nobody. At the time when I first see it, the Most High gave it and showed it to me, I just like, man. And then, like I said, it'll go somewhere and it'll be manifested. by in some a book you read or you see it like if somebody else is speaking on it and bring like say, man, I knew it, man. And it'd be like, y'all, listen, you hadn't heard nobody else before that talked about it. You hadn't read it nowhere. And I mean, but it'd be like you being it tonight or whatever it is. Somewhere I'm just can give y'all a real example right now, but it'd be something you see, and you get a good break, and then the breakdown be like, whoa. And you really, you right now you don't want to show it to nobody. You like saying, I don't know, man. You'd be like, you're not knowing, not saying that you might be wrong, but you like, whoo, I better hold up, man. I mean, ooh, weed is cold. I like Most High. Man, is this what I'm really seeing? And then like somebody else will come right on back there and see it. Like, boom, he's like, man, Most High, you showing me this, Most High. It happened to me a lot. I was like, Most High, you was showing me. You was showing it to me. Cause see, like, even like I said, even like certain things when I'm asleep, some people say they don't dream, but I do. Some of them weird as I don't know what, but I do. And certain things, like I said, I could be dreaming, or sometimes I might get up in the middle of the night, and Most High said, you need to go write this down. Go look this up. Okay. I gotta obey. I like, okay, what am I? I said, man, I'm sleepy though. I gotta get up already at 4:00. Like, man, what Most High? I said, well, I gotta obey the Most High. I go into the, Bible, Tanakh, and go look something up right fast. And I'm like, man, okay, let me check this out. And then he just give me the verse. Then I like end up like, okay, I don't really get this right now. Then I get ready to lay back down and just, put the book down, or I might look it up on my phone. And as I get ready to try to go back to sleep, and it just it be on my mind about what I read, and then it's like answers will start coming. It start being explained because I'm thinking, I'm trying to go back to sleep though. I'm sleeping now. It's like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm sleeping, but the Most High be giving me the explanation about what I was reading, why he wanted me to go read this, check this out, look at this, look at that. It's like, whoa, okay, now I get it. But yeah, I said I'm not going to be here long, over 32 minutes. But I just want to share something with y'all, brothers. Look, I like to say, for me, the Most High is my master teacher. I remember I used to be in groups. I used to say that, man, I'm master teacher so and so. The Most High is my master teacher, my only master teacher, my God. And it take me back. That's why I want to go here. I want to go back to here right fast. Let me see here. It reminds me too of a famous Psalms. Yes, sir. A famous Psalms, y'all. And let me screen share, get y'all this one here. Y'all know where I'm going, don't you? I don't know, y'all probably don't. But I'll show you. Remind me of this famous Psalms right here. The Psalms of David. Yes, sir. The famous songs of David, where David let you know who he trusted in and who was his guide, who was his master teacher. Brother David, our king, Brother David says that, he says, Yah, or Yahweh, or some say Yahweh, is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Because he's my shepherd. The Most High is the one leading me. He's a good shepherd. He's a leader. I mean, I can trust this shepherd. He ain't going to lead me and take me somewhere and I'm going to get slaughtered. Where's that a sheep led to slaughter? No. We talking about Yah. Yah is my shepherd. He said, I shall not want, because I know I got a good shepherd. I know this shepherd here, he going to give me what I need. So if I ask for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from this shepherd, which is Yah, and I trust in Yah, that's what faith is all about, having faith. As Paul them tried to twist it in that old so-called New Testament that like my brother said on the 12 said, that New Trashment, that book, that That's spiritual pornography. And excuse me, y'all. But let's get back to it. Y'all will show you, man. As David showing you here and saying it, this is a prayer of David, a Psalms of David saying, hey, man, I shall not want. I could trust y'all. He said, he make me to lie down in green pastures. He lead me beside still waters. He restore my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his sake. See, this is what I'm saying. When you got Yah as your master teacher, you got Yah is your guide, you got Yah is truly leading you, you will have these things as Brother David was saying. See, David trusted the Most High. He trusted him. This is why he can say these type of things. And what he says that, he says, he lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Not your Yeshua's, not your Hawashai's, not Jay's, they call them, the J other day name. That not for their name, not for his name's sake, but for whose name's sake? What's the first thing we was reading in verse 1? What it says? That says Yah's. If you get it in a Hebrew or whatnot, it's going to say what? See, Yah's is my shepherd. So we again, you who we talking about. See, I know they had Lord in the King James, but I'm showing you right here in the Hebrew what it says, y'all. Let's go back. Let's get it again. Where we at? Now this is the JP version here. Still say the same thing. But where it says, though, let's go to verse 4, y'all. Let's go to verse 4 right here. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. Because why? You don't fear no evil, Brother David? Because you know what? Because you says, Yah, for thou art with me. Who's with you, brother? Yah is. And what else? He says that he is your staff. I mean, he is your rod and your staff, and they comfort me. They prepare, it says thou, which is Yah, prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemy. But thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. For surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Yah forever. But the Yah is my shepherd. Yah is my master teacher. Yah is my God. And I know I shall not want for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and anything else, as long as Yah is my shepherd, like our brother here, King David, was saying, and he depended on Yah as his God. No matter what, like I said, verse 4, no matter when he was walking through the valley of the shadow of death, no matter what kind of evil was lying waiting on David and waiting on us, brothers and sisters, we have to know if we trust in Yah, we lean and depend on Yah. Hey, man, we ain't got to worry. Because we know what? Because we know Yah is going to be with you. If you're with Yah, he's going to be with you. He's going to be your rod. He's going to be your staff. And it surely will comfort you. Come on, y'all. Y'all going to make me do almost this ain't church up in here, y'all. But y'all going to almost make me do it. Now make me do it. But yes, sir, brothers and sisters, I just want to come in here and listen, man. Ain't nothing wrong with studying with a teacher, but hey, sometimes we got to stop. It's like, because a brother or sister who may not have studied with some legendary teachers that we know in person, that they hadn't been given the real deal school from the Most High. See, this is what it's like we depend on a college degree from a big name college and a university. Like my brother Carter G. Woodson said, I should have got that book. Let me see. No, let me get this book right fast. Let me get this book, y'all. I gotta get this. I gotta read this from Brother Carter G. Woodson. I gotta do it. 1 second, my brothers and sisters. Let me find this here. Brother Carter G. Woodson. Yes, sir. The good brother Carter G. Woodson. I gotta read this. See, got to find the page. Yes, sir. Our good brother Carter G. Will. I hope I can find the page right fast. I used to have it bookmarked. I hope I can find it. Yeah, here we go. All praises due to the Most High Yah. All praises. Let me see here. It was coming from like excerpts from his. Let me see. Is this the one? Let me see here. Yeah, cause you know he wrote the book, the famous book I used to love. I love that book, man. The Miseducation of the Negro. The Miseducation of the Negro. I love it. You know, he talked about right here having critical thinking. He was talking about critical thinking, but on this part, trying to find the exact part I was thinking, because he was talking about there's two educations, having two educations. Here we go. He says, Carter G. Woodson is one of the most significant in his significant work, The Miseducation of the Negro, remind his audience. He says philosophy has soon concluded that every man has two education, that which is given to him, and the other that which he gives himself. And the two kinds, the latter is by far the more desirable. It says, indeed, all that is most worthy in man that he must work out and conquer for himself. It is that which constitute our real and best nourishment. What we are merely taught, solemnly nourish the mind like that which we teach ourselves. But he says we have two educations. It says one that which is given to him and the other that which he give himself. And it's like, we go to school and in one part I was reading, but he was talking about, we can go to school, and some people we do. We go to school and we are being taught. You're being taught in school and you just learn how to regurgitate. And he was saying how we just regurgitate all that we have learned in school. And even certain things like I no. Well, I ain't gonna say no disrespect, but good. Certain things when I see brothers with these camps, with these, like I said, we call the messianic camps, whatnot. They just listen to their teachers, camp leaders, or whatever they're called, and generals, whatever they want to be, whatever they call them, and they just learn how to regurgitate the same doctrine that their teachers have taught them. What they call precepts. They learn these so-called precepts, and I'm gonna get into that one day about these precepts. How that's never mind that old precept thing. Now I have a book even here I bought. I'm not going to show you who it is. I'm not going to even do that. But I bought a precept book one time. Well, hell no, I don't care. This is, you'll see who it is. Israel's United in Christ. When I got into this, I came through like the messianic thing, and I wanted to see what they was using, because I used to hear them all the time. So I was like, what kind of precepts they got? What kind of precepts? And I even bought this one too. I was like, how do they do that? Keep them precepts and remember what they doing. I even bought this one. Excuse me. And a lot of they just learn how to regurgitate a lot of the things that have been said, excuse me, under the precept, what they call precept under a certain title. Man, I need some water, y'all. Excuse me. And just like I'm going to show you here, like what they have, like just say, for instance, they bring up, they're having a discussion about what color is Christ. This is what I just so happened I pulled it up at the channel. I mean, there's a couple of them. And no. Yeah, like they got some here. Let's just do this one. Christ in the Old Testament, as they say. They might give you what they'll try to use. Genesis 49 and 10. They'll use Deuteronomy 18, 15 through 19. They'll use Micah chapter 5, verses 2. They use Isaiah 53, 1 through 12. 2 Samuel chapter 7, verses 12. And I'm just giving y'all somehow to, and see, these are the doctrine, and they learn this from their teachers. And we know dang on well, y'all, Ain't no dang on Christ mentioned in no dang on, well, y'all know who I'm talking about. JC, YHWH, whatever, is not mentioned. The Son of God ain't mentioned. Not that Son of God. We know Israel is mentioned as the Son of God. But this here, ain't no dang on Christ, YHWH, I'm going to say it like that. YHWH ain't mentioned no dang on where in no Tanakh at all. At all. But they learn how to regurgitate this stuff. Parrot it. And this is what the education they're getting. So even with a lot of us, we sit under teachers to learn how. We sit under these teachers and learn how to regurgitate this foolishness. I don't give a damn. He's most famous teacher out here in the community, all over YouTube, everywhere else. People love him. But he's teaching the people foolishness. He teaches the people idolatry. But we say, well, what teacher you don't sit under? The Most High, Yah. You got something to say about that? Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all a not a personal question, but let me ask y'all a Tanakh question. Let me ask y'all a Tanakh question. Who did Moses study up under? Who was Moses' teacher? Let me sit for a minute. Can I let y'all find who was Moses' teacher? My brother Moray David Israel said, we was talking one day, and he said, who was Jeremiah's teacher? Who was Ezekiel's teacher? Who was Isaiah's teacher? Huh? Who were their teacher? When they taught by Yah, did they go to seminary schools? We know dang on where they didn't go no seminary school. I'm just messing up on that one, y'all. But where did they go to school at? Who did they sit up under? Huh? Because you had the Levitical priesthood, right? You had the Levitical priest at that time. You wasn't going in there and learning nothing from no Levitical priest or the Levitical Kohen. They wasn't having no dang on school camp because it was only the Levites that ran the tabernacle. So what master teacher were you sitting under then? What master teacher was you sitting under then? See, we didn't have, wasn't no church services and none of that stuff then, y'all. Wasn't no church services, as y'all say. Do we read about that they was having church services and things? I'm saying church, y'all, because they say a church only means like synagogue and all that. Just mean what? Assembly. They did have assembly. What you call it? I can't even get the word out, y'all. Convocation. There you go, brother Ari, y'all. All praises. But let me finish reading. Let me see here. Something here, some more that Brother Carter G. Wilson said in here. He says the objective of critical thinking is to learn how not to take all information literal, to read between the lines for deeper understanding, and then evaluate the information by comparing it with other sources of knowledge. The process expands one's mind and open up new vices for learning. For it is the means by which one must resurrect from the mental death and experience a profound rebirth of consciousness. Yes, sir. But there was another part, though, I remember him saying, I forgot exactly where it is in this book, but he was saying that a lot of brothers and people who like had been self-taught, meaning that they didn't go to school. Like you remember they used to tell y'all like Elijah Muhammad only had a 3rd grade education, Malcolm 7th grade, but there's some other stories to that about Elijah Muhammad in 3rd grade, but we ain't gonna get into that one. But a lot of our brothers and sisters didn't have they didn't have no degree from Howard. They didn't have no degree from no HBCUs. And I'm not trying to knock anybody who go to college or nothing. I'm just trying, just making a statement here, brothers and sisters. when we make, I went to so and so, so and so. You know how we do it. I went to Yale. I went to Harvard. I went to Princeton. Whatever, y'all. I went to Yale University. That's what I went to. I damn sure did. Hell, I didn't finish none of them. So listen, I didn't go to none of them anyway. Hell, I didn't even finish junior high. So hell, I can't tell y'all none of. So, but I was raised by Yah. That's why I said I trust in Yah. Yah is my master teacher, because I'm telling you, this is how I got educated. I got educated through the Bible, man. By way of the Bible. Because that was my first book that I actually read. Was able to read, just read. And I asked Yah for knowledge and wisdom and understanding. He's been working with me ever since. As the American society would say, I'm uneducated because I don't have one of their degrees hanging on my wall. But I got plenty of degrees hanging up in here, but it ain't one of their high school diplomas. It ain't even a damn GED. But somehow I got plenty of certificates of certificates of appreciation, certificates of completions, and this and that. All praise is due to the Most High, though. But anyway, so my brothers and sisters, I just came here to say today is that truly trust in the Most High. Let Him be your leader, teacher, and guide. And that way, if you let Yah guide you, because there's some smooth talking cats out here. Like there's the dude in Florida, I forget his dang old name, who around here saying now that he's God in flesh. I mean, I don't think he's the Messiah or some foolish bull crap too. I think he came out of Yahweh Ben Yahweh camp back in the days and whatnot. It just reminded me, like I said, in that movie, going back to Tyler Perry's that sitcom he had, a Ruthless. I can't even finish. I don't even want to finish watching. And I give y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something about the dang on movie too. To show, hell, I might be a spoiler. But these type of things happen for real, though, in some of these situations. That's why y'all got to be careful about some of these things, following some of these people, because we do hear a lot of bad things from even some Israelite camps, some people who leave and walk away from it because they see some things. They try to be faithful and true, but sometimes we being faithful and true to the organization than we do the Most High. And this is how sometimes we get hurt, because some things that happen in the organization, because we truly get, because number one is we got caught up in camp leader so-and-so, this person so-and-so, or just the organization. We thought this, and some people, man, get to the point they just leave Israel altogether because of certain things that happen inside of a camp or side of a body. And they just leave Yah. And I'm like, for me, I'm like, oh, wait a minute now. I lead the organization now, but whoa, now hold up, I ain't got to lead Yah. I just lead them alone. Now, God, hold up now. Because I came in this thing to serve Yah. I didn't come in here to serve this dang on organization. Now, this was just a thing I thought I could sit here and learn and congregate with this organization, because, yeah, but leaving Yah because I had something that was in this organization that this group that I was with. Oh no. I ain't leaving Yah. I'm just going to keep on finding Yah more and more. Hell, even without them. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say sometimes that what's happened. We get caught up in, like I said, not only just teachers, but hell, these organizations. We depend on more. I like this organization so much. Now, damn, I got hurt by them. I just ain't going to do nothing no more. I'm just going to leave everything alone. Nah, I can't do that, brothers and sisters. Hell, like I said, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be by myself than to be with some foolishness, false doctrine, or whatever else. But I ain't getting up on y'all. I mean, I personally, I know too much what y'all has done for me in the situations and things that I've been in. I know dang on well I didn't get myself out of it. I didn't get myself out of it. I mean, ooh, I didn't make a way. I didn't make a way out of it, even though I was in it. But I'm like, man, we all praises. Thank you, Most High. But again, it's okay. I said I was gonna tell someone I gotta go. I've been in here too long. Even with this, we got to be careful. Like I said, even with that list show, I can't watch. Because and I'm going to tell y'all, when I even got through watching it last night, I watched about maybe 4 or 5 episodes. I think maybe 4 episodes last night. And I came dozed off on one of them in the midst of the episode. And I was saying, I ain't watching that no damn more because I even finished trying to watch it because that thing played. It messed with my spirit last night. I say that when I was asleep, I had dreams about that damn show last night. And then when I even went to sleep, and then I even got up this morning, it was on my mind. And I was out working, even at work. The dude that was playing it called himself the highest. Hell, don't y'all know I was having still visions of that damn fool while I'm at work. And it was, and I'm gonna tell you, man. It even kind of made me feel some type of way. When I was about feel some type of way, y'all gonna think I ain't crazy that. It made me feel some type of way. It's like, cause even in that show, they was using hallucinative drugs on people, LSD and all of this type of stuff. They were putting on people. That's how they caught the people and made them captivate. They was drinking water and stuff like that, but they had the drugs inside the water, they food and stuff like that. And they had them hallucinating. That's how he was able to keep them spellbinded, spounded. So y'all better watch a lot of this stuff out here. Yes, sir. But anyway, and so it started doing something to me. Even actually, the dreams I had, it was playing out in my head in my dreams last night. I got up in the morning and I started even thinking I was seeing dude under my goddamn vision at work. Excuse my French. And I started feeling kind of sickly a little bit. I'm like, man, I started praying to y'all and I started listening to some classes and stuff, to get my mind off of it anyway. Because I always listen to classes every day I'm at work to try to keep me, motivated and keep me on a positive level. But man, I was like, I told my wife, I ain't watching it no more of that. I'm not watching no more of that. Because that thing, I said, even though it's a show, television show, but like I was telling her, things will resonate with you, even if it's on television. They have things where they put spirits, these damn wicked demons. They will put things to bother you or to, trigger you even through the television music. Y'all see how this music that these guys, I call it murder music. You guys be listening to all this doggone murder music, and they'll go out and commit acts. And people probably don't believe this stuff. They be under the influence of these drugs, and then they listen to all that murder music. Killer, I'm gonna kill a so and so. These B's, these H's, so and so. This, that. Yeah. Under the influence of this murder music and this drugs, like that thing had them doing. And this dude in here, man, and Tyler Perry, y'all, y'all already know Tyler Perry. He's been exposed a long time ago anyway as a homosexual. I call it what the Bible said. I ain't saying nothing wrong, YouTube. I call it what the Bible says. The Bible used the word homosexual or homosexual. They didn't say homosexual, homosexual. But that's what the Bible said now, but that's what's been put out there. There was a guy who knew Tyler Perry had an interview out a long time ago. That's when he was making them plays. And everybody thought Tyler Perry was so spiritual with that, but he was violating Leviticus. A man should not wear what pertain to a woman, and a woman should not pertain to a man. But everybody was loving damn Madea. Everybody was loving Madea. I didn't know when I first got in, I was looking at it. But I was like, hold up. But I started something like, I ain't getting into this no more. Damn Tyler Perry. Then when I really read, Leviticus, what was it? Leviticus 18 to 22, I'm like, oh, I was like, wow. Now I see why I stopped watching Tyler. Damn mud here. Yeah, a man is not supposed to wear what pertains to a woman. Not 18 and 22, y'all. I gave the wrong one. Y'all know which one it is. A man is not supposed to wear what pertains to a woman. I'm thinking about the other one, but when I said homosexual, that's the one popped up in my mind. But anyway, a man's not supposed to wear what pertains to a woman, and a woman's not supposed to wear what pertains to a man. Y'all know, dang on well, everybody loving this dang on Tyler Perry when he's going out here doing this in these plays. Violating the Tanakh. But they Christians, I forgot. They not under the law. What am I talking about? Aria? You know they not under the law. Why are you even mentioning that? That's what they say, y'all. They not under the law. I'm not saying something they didn't say. But anyway, So, and that thing, that show, I know I've been jumping all over the place everywhere, y'all, today. But anyway. Dude was telling the guy who's supposed to have been the highest, I don't know if the highest, that's what he's called himself, the highest. He was a homosexual with his dang on self. That's why I said it put me in the mind of Nature Boy and some stuff that I've heard even later from Dr. York, when they talk about the case. Maybe Tyler Perry pulled from some of that. Now, I don't have no idea to make that concept of that show. Or maybe he just can't. I don't know. Maybe because of some of his ways himself. I don't know. But what I'm saying is just the highest, what he would want to tell the guys, what they going a cleansing. He want to get a cleansing. And what the cleansing was, he put his rod in these men, grown men. He had sex with these men. He tell them that he put his seed in these men, and it be the women on the women that's there. By him putting his seed in the men by having anal sex with them. Now, I'm just telling y'all. And the men, then he had a men have sex with the women. And he's saying he put his seed in the man so the man can give, the other dudes can give his seed to the woman. Yeah. He didn't there's some crazy stuff. But, and man, I tell y'all. But, and y'all might think there's a television show, but these type of things go on because, like I said, we heard this type of stuff with Nature Boy. Remember Nature Boy was, y'all remember Nature Boy? Y'all know Nature Boy? They said, he used to be in the gay porn, but then all this stuff, he started talking about carbonation and then all this old crazy stuff he had going on. We heard about some stuff with Dr. York and all that, and I seen how they had the thing on that show Ruthless, how they was living in these little trailers. And I remember at Tamaray, they had trailers and things. Oh, man, I'm telling y'all. No more messianic stuff. Ain't nobody coming to save you. I said ain't, y'all. Ain't nobody coming to save you. So quit letting these damn fool, these pop-up damn saviors, we coming to save you. And they can't say that. And listen here, y'all. I'm going to show y'all something. Yeah, some people, we said it was the white man, the devil. Well, that damn devil then, if y'all call him the white man, the devil, Esau, he show you these damn fools. I don't give a damn what they call black, whatever they are. He show you that they ain't no damn God. Because they said Dr. York was, he was one minute he was Yahshua, one minute he damn, I don't know, he's Enki or Enlil, one of them, y'all, from the Sumerian doctrine. Then the next thing you know, he's the angel Michael. I think he was the angel Michael before they got him in Yanun. But check this out, y'all. How can you hold an angel Michael in jail? Huh? You mean to tell me the United States government is that dang on bad, boy? The United States cold-blooded. If they can put the angel Michael in jail, Michael, if they can put him in jail and hold him in jail for the rest of his life, boy, United States government is a bad hush your mouth, Aria. See, they show you. See, when they come out and start saying that, the government, the police, whoever the hell is, CIA, whoever, they come to show you. It's this like Yahweh ben Yahweh. He was Yahweh, the son of Yahweh. He was double God, y'all. He was double the Most High. Huh? He was the Most High and his son at the same time. God, he was bad to the bone. But they locked him up, didn't they? They show you he was not God. They show you he couldn't have been the Most High, y'all. because they locked him up. Just like, I'm finna say it now. Before that, before that one, y'all, we talked about, they tell you God came, don't some Christians say this one? God came down in the flesh of his son, Jesus Christ. Well, how in the Sam, hush your mouth, could you kill the Most High? You mean to tell me them Romans, them damn Jews at that time when they was just that cold that they can kill the Most High? The Most High had to be on the cross that they try to tell y'all that he said, my God. Now, I don't know who he was praying to, because now remember, now the Christian tell you God came down in flesh. God came down in flesh through his son, Jesus Christ. I don't know how that work, y'all. But that's what they say. God came down in flesh through his son, Jesus Christ. He manifested in the flesh. Now, if he was down here in the flesh and he was on the cross, right? And the Romans then was executing him. They've been executing him on the cross. Who in the world was God praying to? Huh? That's what that's what I've been asking this question, y'all. I got to take my glass off of that one, y'all. Who in the world was God praying to when he said, now, and we know they took that out of Psalms. We know that, don't it, to knock only, y'all. We know that Israel who only do, we know they got that out of that. But you know what they say, though? I forgot. Even though that's out of Psalms, they say that was a prophecy. They said that was a prophecy. And we need to get on this stuff and teach this here, y'all, because Psalms is not a daggone book of prophecy. Huh? Quit telling that dang on lie, y'all. Psalms is not a book of prophecy. That's not a prophecy book. What books we go to and go get the prophecy? When we don't want to look up prophecy, what books do we go to? We ain't gonna get into that tonight, y'all. But y'all need to start knowing this, so these damn fools can quit fooling y'all. Where do you go and look up anything you want to know about Israelite prophecy? What books or letters do you go in to look up to find anything about Israelite prophecy? Don't you quit saying Psalms, quit saying Psalms, quit saying Proverbs, quit saying Ecclesiastic, quit that. No. But anyway, we get into that a bit later. So they tell you, he was saying, Eli, Eli, lem sabachthani. That says that what they say, and Matthew and all of them, they say that mean that it goes to say that my God, why have thou forsaken me? Well, I don't know what God he was serving. But number one, hell, I don't know. I didn't know God had a God. I didn't know the Most High had a power over the Most High. That's number one. If the Most High came down in flesh and he was walking amongst the people in flesh, he was a.k.a. YHWH, a.k.a. Yeshua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. So, first of all, who was running the Shemayim, the heavens, as they say? Because God was down here in flesh. And then who was God praying to when he said, Eli, Eli, according to them, who was he praying to? Hell, even before he got on the cross, when he was in the garden. Because they tell you that he would. Now, hold up, y'all. Hold up. I know I'm going somewhere else right here, y'all. I'm getting out of here. But I know I'm going somewhere else. But y'all, I'm in the spirit right now. I'm in the spirit. Like they said in the church, I got the spirit, y'all. I'm working with it now. I'm working with it. But check this out right fast, y'all. He was in the garden of Gethsemane. Check it out. Now they tell you that it's a prophecy. It's a prophecy now that he had to come. It was prophesied that he had to come and die and shed his blood for you and shed his blood for the remission of your sin. Now, don't they say that? Now, it was a prophecy. Now if it's a prophecy, this had to be done. It just got to be done according to them. It wasn't no other way. It was already written that he was going to do this. He had no choice. He didn't have no choice. That's why he came, because there wasn't no choice. His daddy already said, you're going to go down there and you're going to die and sacrifice yourself for them folks. That's why he came here. That's why his whole mission was to come here. So why was it then in the Garden of Gethsemane he was praying, please let this cup pass from me? But if it be your will, let your will be done. What was he? Whoa. What cup? A cup of what? What cup was he praying to pass from him? A cup of Kool-Aid? A cup of whiskey? A cup of what cup was he praying for to pass? You talking about the cup of death? Y'all couldn't have been talking about the cup of death. He couldn't have been praying the cup of death pass by. No. It couldn't have been, y'all. Couldn't have been. Because why it couldn't have been? Because y'all teach that it was prophecy. So if it was prophecy and this had to be done, this was the mission, this was his whole destination why he had to come to earth in the first place. So if it was his destination and it was all written out, the Most High had all this planned out. So he couldn't have. And y'all say that he was a willing sacrifice. Now, wait a minute. Like Nate Dogg said, y'all. Y'all remember Nate Dogg? Nate Dogg said, what'd he say? Hold up. Wait. Hold up, y'all. He couldn't have been no willing sacrifice. Because if you was a willing sacrifice and you and your daddy had already sat back in heaven, y'all, I'm getting country, y'all. Y'all know I'm my Southern Baptist thing. He sat back in heaven or in heaven, and they had all this already planned out. This was already planned. It was supposed to be a well planned out thing. So how did he start praying to let the cup of death pass from him? Christians, I think y'all need to reexamine. What y'all been told. And please quit lying on the Tanakh in the process of y'all trying to figure this thing out. Because what y'all gonna figure out is that book that y'all call the New Testament, or the New Covenant, as y'all say, a better plan. That thing is a made-up plan that the Most High ain't had nothing to do with. Because number one, how you know, Ariah? Number one, y'all may ask y'all something like fast. I know I'm supposed to have been gone, but I'm on a roll. The Most High is working with me now. If what do you see where it says anywhere in there, and only where they reading or inserting excerpts from the Tanakh, trying to make reference that this supposed to be a prophecy? What do you see in there where there's a conversation? Like we read the Tanakh with Moses, and the Most High said so-and-so to Moses, and the Most High Yah said so-and-so to Ezekiel. Whether we see that in the so-called New Testament, where is Yah speaking in the so-called New Testament, where Yah is talking to Matthew, well, Yah is even talking to some so-called his son? At where's Yah's? I got to get y'all even a better one. Says the man who seemed to be the superstar of the so-called New Testament. Now, I ain't talking about, I'm talking about the superstar. Now, I ain't talking about Jesus, y'all. I ain't talking about Yahshua. I ain't talking about YHWH. Hell, Paul is the superstar. Well, y'all didn't know that? Paul is the superstar of the New Testament. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hell, go to church. Go to any church and sit there and listen to a sermon. Listen to a sermon with the early Sunday morning, they say. Go to any Sunday morning service, and who y'all gonna hear name being called? I bet y'all take a tally. Take a tally. And listen as the sermon go on. Take a tally. Write down this. What you do now? You put as they do. Put God down there, right? Put down the word. Put the name Jesus. Put down the name Paul. And every time you hear the word God, put your little letter down there. Put your little one. Put a check, whatever, right? You count up now. They hear the name Jesus. Put your check. Boom. Paul. Check. I bet you when you leave up out of there. When the tally comes back, Paul gonna be winning. Paul gonna win the count. Because everything is, Paul said this. Paul said that. Hell, you can go listen to them damn messages. You can go listen to the Messianics. You can go listen to the Messianic brothers. And hell, Paul gonna win the goddamn, excuse me, my French. Paul gonna win the tally on that. Because everything Paul said did. That's why I told y'all, Paul the superstar of that book. You think I'm playing? Just check it out. Paul is the superstar of that book. But anyway, I'm gone, y'all. I kept saying that a long time ago. Thank y'all for tuning in right here to Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. I have been your brother, man. I am your brother. I say I have been. I hope I still stay that way. I am your brother right here, Brother Ariah Israel, man. Thank y'all for listening right here, brothers and sisters. All praise and all glory and all honor sincerely goes to none other than the Most High. Like I said, my only master teacher, if you want to use that word, y'all, is the Most High. Is the Most High. Nobody else is my master teacher, as they say, master teacher, my leader, and my guide. Now, I can sit back, I can buy a book, I can read it from anybody else, and I can learn a little bit. I can learn from other people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can learn. But truly the one who's going to give me and let me know is what I'm getting from these people or not is going to be the Most High. The Most High he's going to show me through the Spirit. He's going to show me. He's going to let me know. How you know that ain't the devil talking to you, Ariah? Okay. I've had conversation with him too. And I know them when they were. I know. Because I've been, look, see, I ain't always been this way, y'all. I ain't always been this way. I know what them conversations were like. And I know the difference now. I didn't know back then, but I know the difference between Hashaitan, what do you call it, y'all? Whispers, as the Holy Quran says, he whispers into the hearts of man. I know when Hashaitan whispers into the heart of man, when it's the Most High Yah. I've been around long enough and got tricked by Hashaitan plenty of times, so I know when that fool trying to say something. I know when that fool trying to whisper into the heart, because he got me plenty of times before. He don't got me plenty of times before I got sincere with Yah. So now I know the difference. See, that's what the thing about it. See, if you don't know the difference, you ain't tried Yah. You know how people say try him. The Christians gonna say, have you tried Jesus? You need to just try him. No, have you tried the Most High? Have you truly tried the true creator of the heavens and the earth? If you hadn't, try him. And then you would know when the adversary is, you would know the difference between the adversary and the Most High. But you got to be trying to do like the Most High said, live his statutes, by living his instructions, his commandments, not the commandments of men, which y'all know that the so-called New Testament and Matthew them got that too, following the doctrines and commandments of men. Y'all know they got that out the Torah too, following the doctrine and commandments of men. That's out of the Torah. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in right here to Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. Most High be with you. Keep you safe, my brothers and sisters out there. Stay grounded in the Tanakh. And ask the Most High, like I said, for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. As our good brother Solomon as well used to tell you, man, about that wisdom. I love the books of Solomon, brothers and sisters. I love Proverbs. I love that Proverbs. Get that wisdom. What they say, with all thou getting, get understanding, get proper understanding. See, we can get a lot of us, we got a lot in our head. We getting it, y'all. We say, with all thou getting, we getting it. We getting a lot of information. We got a lot of stuff in our head that we can regurgitate. We can spit like bam, 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 bam. But do we have the proper understanding? And I remember I got to use this word, as Dr. York used to say, do we truly have right knowledge? Because I'm going to tell y'all something, like Brother Carter G. Wilson said. I like to always bring this up. Carter G. Wilson said that, the miseducation of the Negro. So what was he saying? Carter G. Wilson, what you saying? The miseducation of the Negro. So you trying to say, did you say, okay, if he's miseducated, right? You ain't saying he's not educated, but he just been miseducated, right? That's what you're saying? When you said the miseducation of the Negro, that means he been educated, but he has been miseducated. It's the same way as Dr. York said. You can have knowledge, but you can have wrong knowledge. You can know something. Because knowledge is what knowledge mean, y'all? What knowledge mean? Knowledge just mean to know, right? So you can know some, but is it right knowledge that the thing that you know, is it right? See, a lot of brothers running around here, oh, they claim to know the Bible. They claim to know the word of the Most High Yah. But they got knowledge of the Bible. They got knowledge of the precepts. But do they truly have right knowledge? See, they have been educated. They have been educated. But as our good brother Carter G. Wilson says, that they have been the miseducation of the Bible. They have been they got the miseducation of the Bible. They ain't got right knowledge, y'all. They ain't got right knowledge. So get with the Most High and get you some right knowledge. Don't worry about how long or whether this legendary teacher, because he might been in this thing a long time, but is he teaching you right knowledge? Is he giving you miseducation? See, that's what you're worried about. You're worried about this legendary, this name brand teacher. You're worried about somebody who been out here a long time. We've been seeing him and he's a superstar. Hell, Jay-Z is a superstar out there, He's a big name, but what kind of knowledge he gonna give you? What road he gonna lead you down? Hell, P Diddy them, right? What road they gonna lead you down? They got their name out in life. They got big names. So I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't following nobody because your name's sake. I praise Yah. I'm like David, y'all. Yah is my shepherd. Yah is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Shalom.